Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is officially spooky season. I know I'm late to the game, but better late than never. So for this tutorial, I will be doing Poisonivy. To start off with this makeup look, I am using the POREfessional by Benefit. It's a hydrating primer just to start off with a nice clean canvas since we will be using a lot of makeup for this look. To achieve those red intense eyebrows, I'm using the Elmer's purple glue stick to cancel out my brows. So I'm just applying a generous amount, making sure that I flatten out my hairs with a spoolie, and the more flat the better the application will look. So I'm making sure that that is dry before I apply my concealer, and once that concealer is blended out, I will be setting with a setting powder. To bring back the brows to life, I'm going in with my James Charles palette using the shade You're Kidding on a liner brush. Basically just going back in and creating the regular shape of my eyebrows, filling them in like I would just with any powder brow product. Here I'm going to pack on the eyeshadow until it gets to the intensity of my liking. Now that we're done using the eyeshadow, to further intensify, I went in with this paint palette from Wet n Wild. It's called Fantasy Makers. I got it at the drugstore, very affordable. I've really loved how this brought the eyebrow look together. It gave it more of a dewy finish. And now that that is done and completed, we are moving on to our all over eyeshadow shade using Social Blade from the James Charles palette. Using the shade Daddy from the palette, it's more of a darker green. I'm just going in and using that for our crease color to intensify and give it more of a contrast. I want this look to be very smoky and very dark, so I definitely want to intensify this with this color. Excuse me while I take another matcha break. Now, switching the eyeshadow to the Anastasia Subculture palette, I'm using Access to further intensify. I don't know how many times I've said this word already, but intensify is the mood if you haven't noticed yet. I want this look to be super intense. I want the green to pop out. So I'm definitely bringing this shade into the ridge of my nose, and I am bringing that further down just to give this more of a natural contour, kind of deepen the pockets of our eyelids, if you will. For lashes and liner today, I'll be using the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. Guys, let me tell you, this product is so tricky to use. Once that first application liner is on, make sure those lashes are within reach. That is literally the time that you have to apply. And once the lash is on, there is no room for adjustment. They are not moving anywhere at all. So I would recommend going in with a different liner just for your last minute touches. And here I went ahead and did my other eye off camera and just using any mascara I have to fuse my natural lashes to my falsies. Now that our brows are more symmetrical, I'm moving on to foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation in the color Golden Beige. Just applying this everywhere, and then we will be using concealer for our under eye. I went and used my Tarte Shape Tape in the light medium shade. To smoke out the lower lash line, I'm going in with the first green shade from the palette, Social Blade, and just pretty much blending that out. And then to further deepen the color, I'm going back in with Daddy from the shade, keeping this more so on the outer corner part of my lower lash line. For contour today, I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be using a green contour ever. So I'm just going in with that Social Blade, and then on a pencil brush, I will be using Daddy to give it more of a contour, more precise line, just to give that illusion that the cheeks are more sucked in than they are. And just going back in with that contour brush to blend everything together. For lips, I'm using the Color Sensational liner in Berry Cherry and topped it off with the Superstay Matte Ink in Pioneer. So guys, this is my final makeup look. I'm going to be putting together my wig and on my final touches to make this Poison Ivy costume come to life. I hope you guys like this Poison Ivy look. If you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so on that subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.